Today's reaction is brought to you by glass coffins. Are they a good idea? Remains to be seen. So, as you may have noticed from my Minecraft video, I'm taking a new approach to filming by voicing over my videos and using sprites to convey my tone. And I'd like your input to tell me whether or not you guys like it. I don't know if it's laziness or what, but it takes so much less effort for me to make a video this way. Editing, on the other hand, help me. This way is also better because it makes me less nervous about inserting jokes in my fly. Sorry, that's supposed to read on the fly. Keep your hands off me. I'm finally back to reacting to Nuke's top 5 videos. Aren't you excited? Today's video is titled, wait, is that Ryan from BuzzFeed Unsolved in the thumbnail? Nuke, your entertainment value just went way up. Anyway, Nuke's latest video is titled Top 5 Ghost Videos to Scare Your Inner Demons. Lego, baby.
Top 5 Ghosts Caught on Camera. The Lighthouse Keeper. If you're one of the very few people who have never watched BuzzFeed Unsolved on YouTube,
made it
the
to
series
Nuke's
can
top
basically
5
be
again.
summarized like this. It's sort of a ghost hunting show, but not a typical one. The show has 2 hosts, Ryan and Shane.
Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid.
Yep, that's Ryan, alright.
But after the video is uploaded to YouTube, many viewers pointed out that skeptical Shane might have actually caught the most compelling and absolutely chilling evidence of all.
This is high time for a ghoul to come out and spook me. So far, no ghouls.
Did you see it? Watch again.
This is high time for a ghoul to come out and spook me. So far, no ghouls.
A dark figure of a man can be seen standing at the bottom of the lighthouse. When the footage is brightened, the man has no distinguishable features and looks more like a black mass than a person.
See, here's the thing. Nothing ever happens to Shane, but something happens around Shane. It's the Irish heritage. Both the living and dead tend to be more cautious in our presence.
The final night. Alexander Labuzov from Russia says that he's been living in the same apartment for over 3 years, when suddenly and inexplicably, strange paranormal things began to happen around his home. Loud, unexplained noises would wake him up in the middle of the night. Things around the house would move on their own.
Bolshevik. See, that's the thing about Russian ghosts. Japanese ghosts, they just do weird stuff with your equipment. Russian ghosts, on the other hand, don't fool around. They will get physical with your ass. Can see why he's leaving. I wouldn't want to sleep in a noisy ass room like that either. Oh wow, it's even moving the camera.
Alex is shocked when he comes home as he discovers that his camera has somehow flipped upside down all on its own. He grabs the camera and begins to film his thoughts on the strange situation. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Hold up, there's more?
Я смотрю, у нас сегодня рыбный день. Охереть вообще. Что там осталось? Слушай, ну вообще жесть. Ну что могу сказать? Это был последний день, поэтому мы уже... Блядь!
A pair of legs can be seen standing right behind Alex in the doorway. The legs appear to have no torso and disappear before Alex can even turn around.
Ah, finally, I've been wanting to see these ghosts show a little more leg on camera.
Viewer videos. Ethan Budzinski was on a family vacation in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania when strange things began to happen in his rented Airbnb home. Late one night, Ethan and his family hear the sound of a baby crying from somewhere in the house. Now, Ethan's 2 young nephews are asleep in bed upstairs, so he immediately runs up to check on them, only to find that they are both quietly asleep in bed.
Too much noise interference here for me. For the first time ever in human history, the air conditioning is louder than a baby crying.
The eerie sound of a child crying can indeed be heard coming from somewhere upstairs. Both Ethan and a family member hear the sound, but when he heads upstairs to check, just like before, the children are fast asleep and not making a sound. So just where is this strange, unexplained crying coming from? A British Nukes Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, we'll call her Jen, says that she had a chilling experience that wasn't paranormal, but was terrifying nonetheless. So, late one night around midnight, Jen starts receiving messages from a guy on Facebook. At first, she plays along, but the messages from the stranger just get creepier and creepier. Continues to call her, and things go from bad to worse, because he actually shows up right in front of her house.
Oh, jeez, what a
please.
creep.
He
Seriously,
messages,
just call the cops.
I'm outside the center window right now. Jen is now understandably completely freaked out. She tells the guy that she is not coming out under any circumstances, but he won't take no for an answer. Is that your window at the front? How do I get in your back garden? Jen replies, you don't, and ends the conversation. Jen says the disturbed young man stood in front of her house for almost 2 hours. He eventually left after her family members went outside and told him to leave or they would call the police. So I guess the takeaway is either be careful of who you talk to online, or simply Facebook sucks.
Both is good.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Valerie Ann says that she went on a Halloween ghost tour in Kissimmee that stopped at the allegedly haunted Susan's Courtside Cafe, and it seems that the rumors of paranormal activity might be true. Valerie caught this strange footage.
Sorry.
And they said that they had closed the
I just
door
saw
behind
something
them.
walk by.
They heard it open and then
Really?
shut.
Did you see it? It's a little hard to make out, but a dark figure seems to quickly pass through the cafe dining room before just disappearing. Someone in the tour group mentions it, but Valerie Ann is shocked when she discovers that she actually caught the apparition on camera. She says that she has no idea who or what this mysterious figure could be.
Good on you catching
What
that.
do you think? The Home of the Jinn. One of the OG Saudi door-kicking ghost hunters that I first featured on this channel, Adventurer Allah, is back with an all-new YouTube channel. In this live stream, Allah goes to investigate a large abandoned building that is said to be haunted by an evil presence, or jinn.
When has uttering prayers ever worked? Come on, man.
Allahu Akbar.
So, a ghost needs crutches to get around. Don't be ableist, Allah.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي.
Something is thrown at Allah, injuring his foot. And after that, he's had about enough. Allah decides to just get out of there and ends his live stream.
You got your answer, Allah. Some spirits are just too strong for prayer. Try a game of Uno next time or something.
Return to the Red House. Paranormal investigator Kevin Barranco from the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto returns to explore the historic La Casa Colorada, or the Red House, in Guadalajara, Mexico. Kevin sets up several static cameras around the house, then he lights 3 candles and starts to ask questions to who or whatever might be haunting the abandoned home. Kevin is using an English Spirit Box app and translates the responses to Spanish. Before long, very strange things start to happen.
Huh, interesting shape.
Scarlet.
Scarlet. ¿Podrías hacerme daño?
Throw.
Ah, so she wants to throw him.
Throw. Lanzar. Ay, cabrón.
As Kevin repeats the word throw in Spanish, a heavy piece of rubble is seemingly thrown off the edge of a large hole in the wall.
I don't know. Thrown seems too strong a word. More like it was just pushed off. How did y'all even catch that? That is so hard to see.
The ghost hunter's light begins to fail. Then he hears a noise and turns. Without knowing it at the time, he captures something strange in the darkness, quickly darting out of sight. Soon after, Kevin's camera begins to malfunction and things take an even more terrifying turn.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that would freak me out. Just some random moaning. Ooh, so there is something there. Wow. I mean, I saw it that time. Just barely, but I think I saw some movement there.
Kevin's camera completely locks up, and as he changes the battery, a wailing moan can be heard, followed by the mysterious voice of a woman.
Well, that's all for today's Nukes Top 5 video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and for watching, and I will see you in the next video.